You may find this shocking, but I don't like kids that much. Those who know me really well, they don't find that shocking at all. Ask my nieces and nephews. I think I terrify them. But I don't know. I don't really like kids that much, so it's so shocking that I end up with as many as I did. And it wasn't because I was one of those women who just loves babies and loves kids, and so I just wanted to have a lot of them. I always say I kind of fell ass backwards into all these kids. But I love each one of my kids, and I found that, when you're doing a study or a research project, you want to have a lot of different variables or a lot of different samples so that you can kind of get an idea of things. And since I have 8 samples of kids, I have 8 personalities. I see that literally no 2 are alike. Some may have similar things. Some may have similar body types. But none of them are alike. And so it's kind of good for my younger ones because I've realized this, not so much good for my older ones when I kind of tried to treat them all the same, and then I realized, wow, you guys are all so different. And so I feel bad for my older ones because, they got me as I was learning this. And then whereas my younger ones, I just love, and I'm like, hey, do what you want to do, and I will love you. And it's interesting how different your kids are. And so just take it from me. Every single child is different. Every single child has their own personality, their own spirits that they brought with them. And so if you have a hard time with them, a lot of times I'll just pray, Heavenly Father, help me see them the way you see them. And whether it's with your kids or with anybody you interact, just help me see them the way you see them. And with your kids, just realize, take it from me, they're all very different, but they're all amazing in their own different ways. And it's hilarious because my kids all think that I think Robbie's my favorite. And that's funny to me because I'm like, no, Robbie thinks he's the favorite. Robbie, if you look at any family picture with Robbie, he's in the center. But it's funny how they all just think that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like when Robbie was here, we drive each other crazy. Robbie and I are great in different states. We talk to each other every day. But when he's here, we drive each other crazy. But then I'll have all my kids. I say, you're my favorite is a moving scale. It changes every day. Right now, Jane is just full of joy and love and just keeps giving me hugs every time she sees me. And apparently I need that right now. And, and Max is getting up on his own and getting out the door without me having to, watch. And so I love that. Thank you. It really doesn't take much for my kids for me to just love them. Just, it's just simple things and it's different for everybody. Ellie, I can't compare Ellie and Max. They're literally 2 completely spectrum different children. Actually, I can't compare any of them to Ellie. Ellie is a unicorn of a child. Like if I just had Ellie and then someone else, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with this child? I would look at Ellie and I'd go, I'm an amazing parent. Look at Ellie. When actually, I may brag about Ellie because I'm like, she had me as a mom and look how amazing she is. That is shocking. She shouldn't have turned out this good because I'm her mom. And so, see, if I just had Ellie, I'd be like, I'm the most amazing parent ever. When it's like, no, Ellie is the most amazing person ever. It had nothing to do with me as a parent. Nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm sure all my kids will be in therapy and talk about what a horrible parent I am. I may get them all to talk about things that they hate about me, which would be very terrifying. You never want to know. You never want to know. What should I change as a mom? But just look at your kids and just love them. And why do I have this child? Why, Max has taught me amazing patience and amazing compassion and just love. I'm just trying to think what each one of them, Jane just brings me pure joy. They just all do different things. And so I can't mention them all because this will go on forever because I have too many. But just look at your kid and realize how amazing they are. And it probably has nothing to do unless you're abusing them. But most likely they're amazing on their own, and just love them and help them however you can. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and just disregard anything I said. We'll see ya.